came in with his idea of how he gonna do it, and he left with our plan working for him. So tell him what you did. What does that mean? How did you do it? What did you do?
So
when did you start? When did you graduate?
I graduated in December of 2022, and then I took the exam before they changed it in April. So I took it in March, which was a bad decision because I was kind of rushing it.
You were scared of that new test.
I was scared of the new test, so I was like, I gotta take the old one because the new one's gonna be harder. So I didn't study that much, and then I ended up failing it in like, it was like 134 questions or something like that.
Not bad. What are we saying? 150 or 130, 140? He did okay, right? He kind of got it. But then what happens if you fail it in 85?
Oh, you out.
You killed everybody. They dead than you can't even resuscitate them motherfuckers. They dead.
So then for like the next month, I like didn't study. I was like all like sad. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta study again, and I gotta take it again. Yeah, I was a little depressed. And then my mom, who had taken you like 15 years ago or something like
Scary. Scary, ain't it? I'm old as fuck. That's what that is.
Before I took it even the first time, she was like, you need to go to Shelly. You need to go to Shelly because like you don't even want to risk it. Like why even risk failing? Like you could just go to Shelly, like I'll have to pay for it. Yeah.
Who's your mommy?
Her name's Joy Alvarez. Oh, it might have
Yes!
been Papadelis when she took you.
It was Papadelis.
It might have been. I don't
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah,
so it was a long time ago. But yeah, and then she was mad at me that I didn't take it. I was like, I'll be fine. Like it's not that hard. Like I'll be okay.
Mama said.
Yeah, no, she was right. She was right. So then I ended up just coming here.
And what school did you go to?
I went to Akron.
Okay, and that's a bachelor's.
Mhm.
Oh, you're good.
Mhm.
You're real good.
Yeah, but
Now, when did you start here?
I started in May. Wait.
I don't remember.
It was either, I think it was like June or something like that.
I'll pull it up. You keep talking, cause he clown.
I can't remember, but
When that baby started.
it might have been. I don't remember, but it was about May. Okay, yeah, May or June. I think it was one of those. So it was like the end of May, I want to say. And when I first started, I was all like she said, I was studying my own way, which was like awful because I was just doing UWorld. I was barely like watching her videos, which she got mad at me for. She was like, you need to get on top of your stuff. Like you're not like doing it like the right way. So I started watching all of her videos like religiously, which helped me a ton. After I started doing that, my UWorld scores like just skyrocketed. And I was like, okay, look, she knows exactly what she's talking about. Like, surprise, surprise.
Yeah, they're trained up.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
PhD, that's all. That's crazy, y'all. Been doing everything.
But yeah, her videos helped me a ton. They like correlated exactly to UWorld. I was like, okay, like I'm getting this. I understood like the foundations of everything, which helped me a ton.
Really? Y'all asked this late? Yeah. The fuck? You ain't got no reason in my class.
But yeah, then my UWorld started going up, and she noticed. She was like, okay, like you're finally starting to like do what you're supposed to do now.
I look at every single one of y'all. I study y'all. I watch y'all. I love y'all. I make sure that you're on track. And he's kind of wandering at first, doing whatever. And then his scores started going up. I'm like, what the fuck? You're doing pretty good, baby. What you doing? Watching videos.
It was true though. It was true. It was awesome.
It is true.
And then yeah, like my scores started going up, and like for like the past four weeks, about I'd say
It's stupid going up. It was just like, what did you get on your last score in my class?
It was like a 96 on GI.
Ooh. GI.
Which I actually did get quite a few questions on GI, which like.
Tell them what video you watched, and we'll just say it helped you.
So like I was studying like super hard, like the whole week, like 8-9 hours a day.
Oh, okay, good. That's what you have to do.
So like the week leading up to it, and then I'm not sure if there was a video on Crohn's that you had. I was gonna say I don't think there was, because when I was going through my GI notes, there wasn't very much on Crohn's. So I was like, okay, I was like, that's fine. But then you posted it, and then I saw it, but I didn't watch it right away. But like the morning of my exam, I had like a couple hours in between. I watched it, and then I watched it on the drive to to the exam.
Yeah.
And I was just like, just taking it in, like, this is just like kind of like just the last information.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting a case study on Crohn's disease.
Wow.
And I was like, this can't be real.
Can't fucking be real. That's how God works. It's kind of cool like that. Like, I was like so happy. Like, I cried yesterday. I called him. He texted me at night. I called him back. I was crying because I feel like I work so hard for you guys, and my personal life sometimes suffers for it, right? I got, 55 divorces. So, and I just feel like it's my ministry, so I refuse to change my dedication to you. And if some guy can't get with it, that's their fault, right? So this day I was doing all these Crohn's videos. I'm like, shit, I ain't did no Crohn's. I'm gonna have to do a Crohn's. I did the Crohn's. It took the whole day, y'all, because it takes so long to do that shit. And when he called and let me know, it's kind of validating for me, because you probably feel insecure at different times. I was like, you know what? Bitch, keep doing your shit. Keep fucking it up. You can do this shit. What else you doing today? What you doing tomorrow? What you doing the next day? I was like, sorry. I don't know where that came from. You poor thing. It was like my personal, like, dedication. Like, it felt validated. Like, bitch, keep doing your shit. That's what you do. So I'm so happy. I cannot even tell you how you made me happy. Now tell them where you're gonna work.
I'm gonna be working on a cardiovascular unit at Summa Health.
Yeah. Don't you feel good?
It does feel good.
And you got a beautiful week, like 70s.
I
When
know.
do you start?
I am gonna send my application in today.
Yeah, and then you should be good, because I mean, I figure probably within a week or two they'll get you in. But until then, you got 4 days of 70-degree weather. Hello, that's crazy. Like, who would have thunk? So what did you think when you sat for the test and then you left? Did you think you had passed or failed?
So it's funny how different it was from the first time I took the test to the
okay.
second time I took the test.
Okay.
After the first time, I was like, what just happened? I was like, that didn't even feel real, because like I was just like, so
What the fuck was that?
I know, I was like, I don't even know if I failed or passed. I was so confused. But after I left the second time, I passed in 85 and it shut off. And I was
85.
like,
Oh my God.
I was like, yep, I know I passed.
I did that shit.
I know I passed.
That's a totally different.
And
feeling.
it, I mean, like after like a day or two, I was like, oh, maybe I didn't pass. I was like, maybe I was too confident. But then I got the email, and I was like, I was so happy. Yeah.
What would you tell them to do, or how would you advise them? What would you say to them?
I will say the thing that helped me the most, I think, is toe to toe.
Yeah.
Because it makes you think about what you're saying.
Yeah.
You can't just say anything, because you're like, okay, why? Why? And it's like you have to come up with a reason why or why not you're doing that.
Yeah, without notes.
Yeah, and it puts you on the spot, and it kind of makes you nervous, just like the NCLEX. You'll
Yeah.
see a question, and you're just like, why could it be this? Why couldn't it be this? And it's like you have to rationalize through all of your answers, and it really helped me. I think toe-to-toe is a really
toe-to-toe is
good
good. And now that I'm done with orientation, what did I say? Every week, right? So this week we have the infectious disease lecture. It's mandatory. You don't want to miss it. And then the next week up, we're back to toe-to-toe. So we're back to our normal schedule of every single week or so, toe-to-toe. Yes, dear?
Toe-to-toe always on Friday?
Or Saturday. So the next week up, it'll be on a Saturday. The next week up, it'll be on a Friday, because I work every other Friday like I used to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good question. Thank you. Yeah, so.
That, and then your videos obviously helped a ton.
Yeah.
And just UWorld, just like religiously every day, just 5 to 10 questions.
5 to
a
10.
day.
Don't do too many, right, y'all? Because you can't review the rationale, right? That's our rationale for not doing like 50 at a time. Who's going to be able to review that rationale? It's going to take hours to review rationales on 50 questions. Just do 5 to 10, seal the deal with the videos, and all of it complements each other. Like, all of it does. He had no idea when he said on the phone last night, it's kind of weird. You're like, if I watch your videos, then I do the UWorld, then it's like, you must be knowing what the UWorld asking, because then the UWorld score is like totally reflecting that video. What you don't know, what you don't get, is that 4,100 questions on NCLEX 4000 and the 2,300 questions on UWorld, I've done those 7,000 times. So everything I teach is based on a lot of that and what I know they're going to test you on. So just know they do correlate, okay? It's not by mistake. And then the packets are chosen to match both. Okay, so it's a strategy to get you this license. And it's hard work. So you do it too. You get your hard work in, you got it. That's what's up. You the motherfucking shit, man.